Rideshare friends, how are we today? January the 2nd, 2020. I'm sitting here at LAX at the airport. You'll find me very often at the In-N-Out Burgers parking lot, right? And actually have to drop in here quite often to pick up requests for clients. Hey, get me this burger, get me animal style fries, pick me up a Coke. I'll gladly do it, right? The question is, can I get it to them nice and warm and heated so that they can still... Jerry, Goal in the house. How are you, Uberman Tampa, my friend? He said he made a video about how to get your ratings up. I like that. Go watch that video that he put out there. I've also put several of those videos out there. It's important. Some people fall behind in their ratings and then they get a big wake-up call. Oh my God, Uber cut me off, right? But knowing that they had all the opportunities in the world to up their score, right? This is my secret recipe, by the way. Uberman Tampa, I hope you could talk about it as well. I turn my car into, I call it a spa on wheels, one of my best videos. So simple. Sometimes the most simplest things in the world are the most effective. This thing right here, eucalyptus oil, right? Watch this. This is all I do. See this here? See those three little drops? On your carpets. The whole car smells like a spa. This is what they use in spas, folks. So people are like, oh my God, your car smells like a spa, right? Because they know it. They've been to a spa. They know, where do I know that scent from? Where do I know that smell? Oxygenates your brain, oxygenates your cells, brings the likelihood of cancer down by 30%, keeps you alert, keeps your brain functioning, opens up your bronchia, opens up your lungs, and gets you 5 stars. I mean, this is a win-win-win situation all along, right? But today I want to talk about something. I want to talk about a lady. Her name is Latonya Young. She's 43 years old. She's in Atlanta. She dropped out of school at the age of 16 to raise her child. And sometimes we go off on riders very often, right? We go off and say, oh, they make false reports, they get us wrongfully deactivated. But listen, for all those shenanigans that riders sometimes do, I tell you, there are some true heroes. There are some true amazing riders in this world, and I want to give a huge shout out to a rider called Kevin Esch, ESCH, in Atlanta. Now, Latonya picked him up at Atlanta Mercedes-Benz Stadium, right? And they got a conversation going. And I highly encourage you, if someone wants to talk, right? Sometimes talking to a rider could feel like great therapy, a little bit of an uplifter. I love lifting riders up, right? If they're in a bit of a funk or a mood or upset or depressed, I get to the bottom. I'm like a laser beam. I get down to the bottom of it quickly and I lift their spirits. And I usually get rewarded with very, very good tips. My tips are exceptionally high, right? Patsy in the house. So what this guy then did, he listened to her story. She told Kevin Esch her story, and then he goes out and he pays for her college tuition, right? She now just became a lawyer. And firstly, I want to congratulate Latonya Young for following your dreams and being a single mother and being there for your children and following through, and and bless you. God blessed you with that trip, man. And God bless Kevin Esch, who got in that car and stepped up, may have had the money to pay for it, right? So the moral of the story is, you never, ever know who you have in your car. You don't, right? For me personally, right, I mean, I've built up several businesses in my life. I've sold them. And you got to always say, hey, do something that you love, that you're passionate about, that drives you. But when I look at rideshare, I personally have received so many rewards and blessings from rideshare, from people, from good people that have come into my life, right? In the last 5 to 6 years, I have made such amazing friendships that have opened up such insane doors to me, to my family, to my kids, that I would have never ever dreamed of, right? I would have gone on and been a great dad and a great husband and would have kept on making money, but to bring excitement and fun in your life, to change your life, like Latonya, her life has changed. She's now an attorney, right? She was an Uber driver. And I'm not saying she was an Uber driver. I don't mean it in any derogatory way. I'm just saying she was out there hustling, making money for her family, and then things changed drastically for the good. So, you know, in 2020, be ready to receive, be ready to communicate, because communication opens up the channels and opens you up to things that you would have never have ever dreamed of, right? You know, I've formed business partnerships with some of my clients that are good friends. I have traveled with clients that are now friends. I have met all the who's who, bands, rock stars, musicians, backstage, front seat, games, all thanks to people that I've treated well and then decided to treat me well in return, right? I didn't have someone come and pay for my college tuition and that. I paid for that myself, right, when I was a youngster. But now that I'm old enough, I mean, I'm in my 50s, folks, right? I'm in my 50s, and I truly still feel 25. I act like a 25-year-old. I want to remain in touch with my inner child, right? And I want to keep that energy going and open up those opportunities and open up those doors with riders. And I want you to do the same, right? I am sure there are so many individuals, drivers out there that have amazing stories to share, right? Amazing opportunities that have opened up because of rideshare. And Latonya here, Latonya Young, is a fantastic example, right? Right place, right time, right rider. He stepped up and paid for her college tuition. But now if you're the silent introvert and you're like, yeah, I'm just doing this job, it's, you know, part-time, full-time, just want to collect money, don't really care about tips, don't really care about people. Okay, I'm not judging you, that's you, right? But if you are a person who loves networking, who loves reaching out, who loves striking up a good conversation, I'm telling you, don't be surprised if you get rewarded handsomely one fine day, right? Who does this story resonate with? David says, stop talking, show me the money. You'd wish to have my money. I don't have to show it to you. I'll talk as much as I want to, buddy. And if David could only get out there and get some subscribers and starts making some money. Think about that, David, right? "20-year limo driver, please, I'm listening." You should know. If you're a 20-year limo driver, the question I have for you is, have you been silently driving around for 20 years? Or have you opened up opportunities? Right, David? Does that resonate? Did you, in those 20 years, achieve something in your car that has bettered your life? Harazel, man, I don't agree with that, my friend, but okay, I appreciate that. Bart Divine, hey, just about to start, newbie, reach out to me. My text, my number is under the video. And if you're a newbie, I hope you locked in a bonus. If you haven't, hit me up. I'll give you the ways to lock in your bonus. I'll give you a free course on ridesharedrivingschool.com, and teach you all the ins and outs. It's a pretty good offer. And if you, I'll also add another 20% of my commission on top, right? I like to recruit new drivers that want to learn or that have forgotten to put in a code. Bell Taxi Cab here in Vegas bought a fleet of Teslas. Maybe you could hook up with them, right? So the law of attraction, my friends, the law of attraction. If you truly want to attract it, you will attract it, right? If you truly reach out and put those intentions in the universe, it will come. Can anybody tell me a great, who's this here? Zisai and Keys, if you're not good at talking to passengers, it's still okay. Then, you know what, if you say you're not good talking to passengers, maybe you're a little shy, but then you start practicing, right? Just open yourself up to that opportunity. You can't go into this business and say, oh, I'm shy, I'm not good at talking. Very, very basics. How was your day today? People come out of a restaurant. Did you two enjoy your meal? Where did you fly in from? Right? Dropping them off at an airport. I hope you have a fantastic holiday or a great business trip, wherever it takes you. Are you going to warmer weather or are you going to colder weather? Right? You can ask very, very, very simple questions where the rider feels included, right? And where they'll want to share. And that'll go everywhere. So even if you're the shyest person, the biggest introvert, and you say, I'm not a good talker, you can learn that in your car. You can take CDs in your car and learn about communication skills. You could go out there and buy books or self-help CDs and learn how to make friends, build friends, network, communicate. It's not difficult. David says, does Uber pay you for all of this? Yeah, they pay me a boatload of money, buddy, in form of referrals that you'd love to have. Alan Mills, what's happening, my friend? Let's roll Tina. Yeah, they do. No, Uber, I don't work for Uber. I recruit for Uber, and I have a fleet of cars that drives for Uber, and I make money. I collect from Uber every Monday. That's my only relationship with Uber. And I have another relationship with Uber, is that I sued them in court. That's another relationship that I have with them. So for me, it's all about you treat me well, I'll treat you extremely well, right? You F me over, I'll send 100 missiles your way. It's just how I work. Mark Roughton in the house. You know, I'm going to vouch for Mark Roughton. I met him with Roy Watkins on the day and with a few amazing, Payman Ali, with a few other amazing Vegas drivers. And I'm really fortunate. I am fortunate to have these gentlemen in my life. And next time I'm in Vegas and I throw a party, I hope we get a bigger crowd. But these are people you want to reach out to if you're new in Vegas. Get on the phone with them, subscribe to them, sign up under their referral code, and let them teach you all the ins and outs. Alan Mills is a Vegas driver. Let them teach you all the ins and outs of Vegas, right? And make that a win-win relationship, a friendship. Exactly, Uberman. I'm the last one you want to roll over. I'm the same way, dude. People that had bad or evil intentions with me in the past paid a price, a big price, I can tell you that. And people that have had bad intentions or screwed over very good friends of mine that I treat like family, they paid the price. I don't tolerate any BS. I can tell you that. Let's see, who do we have here? We have 60 people in the house. I've got 10 likes. Give me a few more likes on this video, please. I'd really appreciate it. But I want you to be open. I want you to be open and motivated for 2020. I don't want you to go into surrender mode or depression mode or give up mode or dark mode. No. Life is too short, my friends. We live every 24 hours and we make the best of today. Tomorrow is another day, right? I appreciate you, bro, as well. Thank you for saying that. That makes my day, really does. I like that. Uberman Tampa says people that give you very short answers to your questions usually don't want to talk. And then maybe they're tired, right? And maybe they're exhausted. Maybe they've had a long day. Maybe they're agitated. And you don't have to get them all pumped up. But somebody that is willing to share their energy with you in your car, you got to see as an opportunity. And I mean, really be honest to yourself. Like, put your hand up and say, you know what? I don't think I take advantage of enough of the opportunities in my car, right? How many of you really have business cards? How many of you have magazines that have your business card attached to them? How many of you are working on coming out of your shell and moving from introverts to extroverts, reading up about networking and learning and building relationships? How many of you have even explored that? How many of you are actively doing that and are seeing the results? I can tell you that over a 5-6 year span, you know, and I mean, I can tell you, like, my girlfriend, she's my ex-girlfriend, Trisha, has a sunscreen company that I put on the map, that I helped her build. In the first year, she had $280,000 in sales, and she had a great brand, great name, great marketing. But she wasn't the real salesperson, the door opener. And I said to her at the time, I was with this girl for 3 years, I said, sweetie, I'll give you a lot of my energy, right? And we'll keep it fair. And but you need to get out onto trade shows, onto the floor, and meet with people, meet with buyers. And we did trade shows together, her and I, all over the world. Man, look at this sucker here. Damn, did you guys see that beast? That was a Airbus 380, Air France. And right before it was Arab Emirates. You know, so she had $280,000 in sales. She had a brilliant product in the first year. And I said, we can take this company wherever you want it, but you got to show up, right? Monster jets, exactly. So we did trade shows all over the United States, all over the world. New York, Chicago, Texas, Vegas, Germany, England, getting her brand. And I'm on the floor. I remember Expo West, the health expo in Anaheim. Maybe a lot of the OC people know this. 3 or 4 day natural health convention. Got a product out there, 160,000 people. I handed out 45,000 samples. 45,000 samples. Do you know what happened to her sales 2 to 3 weeks later when they ran out of the samples? It's like handing out crack cocaine, guys, right? People are like, oh my God, this is so good for your skin. It's got all healthy ingredients. It's blah, 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 blah. It's just, you know, it's a sunscreen, right? And a business card scanning in, and her sales went up. When I left her 3 years later, I had opened up 375 accounts for her. Many of those accounts had 20, 30 spas, 40 beauty shops, you name it, right? And we're up to $1.2 million in sales, right? I don't think the check ever gave me enough credit. She certainly didn't pay me well. She was very, very greedy. And she wasn't really good to my kids, so I kicked her to the curb. I'm like, take a hike, biatch. I don't give, and don't receive anything in return. And especially when you don't treat my kids well, adios muchachos, muchacha, bye. And she lost a racehorse, but it's okay, you move on, dude, because people come into your life and they serve a purpose and you move on. But the moral of that story is, like, what you put in, how you network, how you reach out to people and build relationships, that's how you build your business. So here you are, you have a car, right? Or you have multiple cars. You can build that business. If you're a one-man operation, one car, you can build that business. Got to believe in yourself. If you have doubt in yourself, you need help coming out the shell, hit me up. There's many good books I can refer to. There's many CDs you can listen to in your car to get you going, to get you inspired, right? You don't have to go to an Anthony Robbins weekend for $10,000. No, you go out and buy yourself $15 books, $20 CDs. You listen to and then things start resonating, and you practice and you start coming out of your shell, and you will see how good of a communicator you become, right? And you will see how people respond to you and want to be part of you or part of your life, right? Part of your energy, right? And all those toxic blood sucker parasites around you that are taking from you, drawing from you. Get rid of them in 2020, guys. Get rid of them. If you just jot it down on a list, who's good for you, who takes away from you. And then you draw up a line there, you know, positives one side, negatives. Get rid of all those negative. You don't need those people. Even if you have family or toxic family or cousins that are just siphoning from you or taking from you, just demanding money from you. Hey, I need this, I want this, I need this, I want this. No thank yous, no nothing, no giving back in return. Just taking, right? Yeah, Roy's in the house. Elias, Elias, I appreciate you, buddy. Compton in the house for 2020. Elias is a good guy. Elias sends me great articles every day. He's just good energy, you know. These are people I want to surround myself with, you know, with the Marks, the Roys, the Eliases, there's many names with the Uberman Tampers. Go and subscribe. Scott Tucker in the house. Vegas just walked in. Oh, we go. Lots of Vegas people today. Probably the quiet shift in Vegas at the moment. Yeah, 1 o'clock. I mean, it's not really busy, right? Do you have any big conventions going on? You're welcome, Elias. I appreciate you. Do you have any big conventions going on in Vegas? I mean, New Year's Eve is over. Your biggest day is over. Is it fairly quiet in Vegas? All the Vegas people come in late. But they're here. A lot of Vegas representatives. So I just want you to, you know, be like LaTonya Young. I put a photo of her on my thumbnail. I'll put a better photo, a thumbnail on it later. I'll modify it. I'm doing this video in my car at the airport waiting for a client. 3 more trips today. Should be about $450. I love that. See, Let's Roll Tina says, I'm disabled, but I won't let that stop me. Dude, that's an amazing electronic convention. Thank you, Alan. That's an amazing attitude, Let's Roll Tina, right? You don't let anything hold you back. That's fantastic. Portland, Oregon's in the house. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Still trying to get my voice back after New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve took it out of me, man. Hey, Uberman Paul, Sebastian Flora in the house. Greetings, my friend. Good energy, Sebastian. Good people. Lucky to have you guys. I'm lucky to have you guys. That's the way I see it, right? So, you know what's funny? I'll show you something here. These are the trips that you don't want. You see that? See the guy over there with the suitcases? What happens? I watch them. They walk out of LAX. They usually pick up the Uber and Lyft drivers just out of LAX. That takes them to their car that's about 10 streets away, right? You don't make money that way. You'd rather be on the lot. David Garcia in the house, driving back from John Wayne Airport to LAX, making money airport to airport. I like that. John Wayne's a good airport. LAX sucks. So promise me one thing, folks, is that you're going to go more towards opportunities in 2020. Garcia in the house. I love it. Flex those muscles, baby. Get back in gym. Planet Fitness, LA Fitness, Gold's Gym, wherever you are. Put some sessions in each week. Stay healthy, my friends, and drink a lot of aqua, right? Guys, open up opportunities. Get your business cards out. If you do not have your business cards, another plane flying right over my head. If you don't have your business cards, get them done. Don't let $20, $30 hold you back. And a good suggestion on the business cards, have your face on the one side and your car on the one side. People work with visual recognition. Aha, yes, that guy Mark, I remember him. He drove me in that car. Oh yeah, that car. Veteran's wife. My daughter is number one. See how much you love your daughter? Amazing. It's good. Family comes first. Family is numero uno, my friends. Yeah, JetX is cool. Burbank, right there on JetX is right on, God, what's that little road, private little road called on the side of Bob Hope Airport? There's a couple of private aviations. I like that place as well. It's a good little treasure, especially if you're living out there. For me, it's a little far to go, but if I'm in that area, I've just dropped someone off, boom, I go right over to JetX. I've got the next one, because JetX is a certain type of client. I've got some money. Usually you get XL or SUV or Lux trips there, and usually they're nice long trips, right? So JetX has done well for me at Burbank. Did you receive my email with the name of the sellout drivers? Yes, I did, Tava L'Oreal. Those two rats, we outed them. I put their names. They stood up as plaintiffs. That's so disgusting, right? That is so disgusting that you would lend your name to a big corporation and allow them to put your name as a plaintiff in a lawsuit against drivers. You're basically a driver suing driver, right? Not knowing what their true intentions are. They butted you up, right? They told you, hey, you want to come on board with this lawsuit and support us, we'll give you something, blah, blah, blah. They sold out, man. They rats. The one thing you want to do is you want to corner a rat, and you don't want to give a rat any out. Don't give a rat a hole or any out to escape. Just clobber them over their head. That's it. I don't like killing animals, but a frickin' rat that destroys everything in my house, I'll take him out. Or I'll send the cat after the rat. Expert's choice in the house. See, Elias just sent me another link. I'm sorry if I'm not reading out all those comments, right? I'm trying to, they come up quickly and they go. But I will go through later. I always go through my comments and I reach out. Plus you have my email, you have my number. Expert's choice. Good to see you. 2020, I want you to get into more dialogues. You notice, like Uberman Tabba said, they don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. Don't force an issue. Don't force a conversation. People doesn't want to talk, you'll quickly know it. It's like a short little answers, you know. Or they'll get on their phone and pretend they're busy. David, there's a lot of lawsuits going on. What's the status of which lawsuit? There's tons of lawsuits going on against Uber simultaneously. Are you talking about the AB5 lawsuit? Hey buddy, how are you? What's up, my friend? How can I help you?
Huh?
How can I help you?
I see a dog and get something to eat.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Give me a second, my friend. Let me give you some cash. I'll see you what. I have $1 for you.
Okay, thank you.
You have a great day, my friend. Happy New Year.
You too.
Be safe. And another thing, you know, the people that don't have, I can tell whether they're bullshitters or if they really need help. I can see it in their eyes. I can see it in their expression. I can see it in their energy. I can see it like this homeless person. I can see he needs help, right? And he's hungry. You know, he was looking in the trash cans for food. So I said, hey, what's up? And he goes, I'm hungry. And I could genuinely feel he is hungry. So I asked him what he wanted. He just wanted $1. $1's not going to change my life, folks. But you know, if you get those bullshitters, right? Have you ever been up at a gas station and they come up to you and they, hey, my gas, I'm empty. My gas tank is empty, right? And they're wearing $200 shoes. I'll tell a guy, dude, hey, your gas tank is empty? Why are you wearing $200 shoes, dude? Why don't you buy $30 shoes and make sure you have your gas tank filled all the time? So there's a lot of Jay Berlin, I appreciate you, my friend. There's a lot of bullshitters in this world, and there's a lot of people with true intentions, right? There's a lot of people with good intentions that need help. And, you know, just like this guy, Kevin Esch, paid for Latonya Young's education, and she's now a lawyer. She was an Uber driver and she's now a lawyer, right? You truly have the power to change someone's life, right? You truly have the power to change someone's life or make their life better or put a meal in their stomach. But I don't have any time for bullshitters. At gas stations sometimes, especially at gas stations, the cheapest trick in the book is like, oh, I don't have gas, and they run there, they hustle $1, they hustle $2, they hustle $5, they hustle 10. And you watch them, right? They collect 5, 2, and do they put gas in their car? No. Then they drive off with their car. They just went to that gas station to pretend to lie and to hustle. Well, guess what, buddy? There is a thing called karma in life, and it's gonna slap you through your face, right? And I've told people, right? Like I said, dude, I've been watching you, Tava L'Oreal. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for paying it forward. I saw this guy scamming multiple people, and then he drives around the corner, and I said, buddy, you said you didn't have any, your car was empty, you ran out of gas. You didn't even fill up your car with gas. You should go back and give every single one of those people their money back, because you're a bullshitter. And he just got so angry and defensive. And I said, be very, very careful in life. It's gonna slap you hard. And he was a street, like more like a gangbanger. I didn't care. I would have walloped him right there and then if he had tried. But you don't need people like that. Hey, do you want something to drink? Do you want a water or something? Give me 1 second. I have a lot of waters in the car. You want 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Drink a lot of water. It's good for you.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Europe and South Africa, but I was born in the United States. Where are you from?
Europe.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from here.
Are you from LA?
Yeah.
Cool, take good care of yourself, eh?
Thank you.
Happy New Year, brother. Coffee is kicking in. Coffee is kicking in. Apologize for stepping out the car there for a second, away from the live feed. Having fun here. You know, I have 3 freaking candy canes left from Christmas. Do you think I can get rid of them? I've tried to pawn these 3 on my clients and like finish them up. So I don't eat sugar, right? Nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. Where were we? What are we gonna do in 2020? What was this video about? Can anybody tell me what this video is about? What are we going to try and do in 2020, folks? We're going to try and network more. We're going to try and set up bigger and better, right? Use that office, use that car to communicate and build relationships, really. And please, please, please go out and get your business cards. Don't let $20 or $30 or designing a business card be your excuse. You know, if you want a business card template, just reach out to my Brian, to my business partner. He'll design a business card for you for free. Just send in a picture of your car and a picture of your face, right? He'll design it for free. I want you to attract bigger and better things in 2020. It is so easy. Now I'm gifted with a mouthpiece. Blah, 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 blah. I talk a lot. Yeah, sometimes I talk too much, but that's okay. I talk to everyone. I'll talk to the janitor, to the homelessness guy, you know, and may not believe it, but I've also spoken to kings. You know, the king, one of the king of Swaziland, king of Zululand, Mangosuthu Buthelezi. These are kings, right? I didn't speak to any British royalty. I didn't speak to anyone at Buckingham Palace. I'll talk to anyone, right? What do you have? What can you contribute, right? So, you know, it's how you show up. Dave Tavo L'Oreal, I'll see you later. People are, and this place is so freaking busy. Creative mind. Abdul Basha, how are you, buddy? Look where I am, guys. Where am I? In and out. In and out. That's what it's all about. Whoa. Almost landed on my frickin' roof. Feel the vibrations in your car. Brrr. Eric Harding in the house. Hey, did you guys see that funny video? Whoa, it's the voice with the rideshare professor. Dustin, we're cooking up a storm, my friend. 2020, baby. I'm right here at the airport. Planes are flying. I'll show you, Dustin, how close they are. The wheels are always almost landing on my frickin' roof. Time a plane flies over, they come in every 2.5 minutes. You feel the vibration. You the big suckers, especially the big Airbus 380. Quayin from Florida. Give Dustin a shout out. Happy New Year, Dustin, to you and your familia. Stay warm over there. If you need some sunshine, I'll send you some Cali sunshine. Sunshine, sunshine reggae. Smakovich. I'm still waiting for a Smakovich, man. I told you, Dustin, I'll do a video just dedicated to the Smakovich. Right? Genius marketing toy that he has there. Smakovich put Dustin on the map. I mean, he's a great talker. He's got a sweetest mouthpiece. But the Smakovich is what put him on the map. Happy New Year, brother. Keep those videos coming, my friend. Eric Hardin, I will keep it up. Thank you so much. How are you? Whoa, check this out. This guy's coming in quick. Alaska. Way too quick. Thank you, Eric Hardin. I appreciate you, my friend. Marco from DC, my birth city, 2020. Here we come, here we come, here we come, here we come now. Exactly. Let's make it. Veteran's wife, you're welcome. Guys, in 2020, please, no excuses. Get your business cards. Dustin, do you have your business cards? Get your business cards and get them out. Put them on your magazines. Get into conversations. If you're shy, Go and make yourself unshy. Buy CDs, buy self-help books, self-growth books, buy CDs, whatever you need to come out of your shell. This is your golden opportunity, right? Is to network in these four walls. It's like an office, right? It's like owning a piece of real estate across the road, right? I mean, literally, could show you, I could meet with people over there, Hollywood stars, airport rent-a-car, super spa, shiatsu, who knows what's going on in that massage parlor. That place over there with a classic car and the Marilyn Monroe, that's open day and night, man. Day and night. It's like a crazy dive right next to the airport. And then I guarantee you, somewhere over there is a plane. There it is. Oh my God, what is this? Lufthansa. Oh my God. Holy crap. It was an Airbus. It was a monster. It was a fucking monster, lads. It's a giant plane here. It's from Lufthansa Germany, die Deutschen, ja. The Yellow Crane, ja. The Deutsche Leiste hier. A380, baby. LA is a great place to meet the stars. Oh, yeah. I love it, dude. I love going out with the stars and meeting other stars. I love people watching. Thank you, Veteran's Wife. I appreciate you. Put a little smile on your face, put a smile on my face, and together, hand in hand, we walk happily into 2020. Here we have a couple of tourists that went shopping. There, can you see them? Don't want to make it too obvious, right? Now it's burger time. Enjoy. I think I'm hitting on them. No, I'm not hitting on you. Just sending you good vibes. I am not hitting on you. Don't worry. I'm sending you good vibrations. Eric Harden, I have thought more about the blackened. Can you write that again, dude? I don't know why these messages come so. I want to help you on that one. Okay, do you mind texting or emailing me, Eric? That idea that you were thinking about? In and out is so good. It is so good. You could put on a lot of weight there. I get a lot of orders for in and out. The guys, thank you, Eric. Yeah, just text me or email me or repeat it right here. Dustin is driving. Happy New Year. Yeah. We salute our veteran YouTuber. Happy New Year. There's a lot going on here. All the freaks come out. You guys want to see more freak shows? The freaks are on fire. The freaks are on fire. You see this car right in front of me? Suburban. That's a 2016 or 2017. Right up front there is TCP license. Next Suburban, down on the bottom there, that's his TCP license. These are like the people that just wait outside the airport and then they monitor the flight. And there is this thing called a flight tracker, right? You can time it to perfection, folks. On the flight tracker, you have the flight number. These people are picking up private clients. You can see exactly when they land. You know, from this spot into the airport, it's a maximum of 10 minutes to Tom Bradley, maybe 6 minutes to Terminal 1, maybe 12 minutes to Terminal 6 or 7, right? And you time it. And then the one thing you want to see on the flight tracker is when do they arrive at the gate. If it's a national flight, American Airlines, for example, and they're at the gate, it says there on the flight tracker, they're at the gate at 2:30. You could start rolling at about 2:45. You'll time it perfectly. It takes about 20 minutes for them to get off the plane. You ask them whether they have carry-on baggage, they'll come out much quicker. Or if they have checked-in luggage, which means they still have to go to the carousel and wait for you can time it to perfection, right? That's something you learn. Trying to say I've thought more about going black this year, 2020, and I will be working on it. Good. So, what car do you have? Are you going to offload that car? Are you going to get another car at an auction? Are you going to finance that car? Think about your commercial insurance. You got to go to the DMV. You got to get that vehicle weighed. You got to get it reclassified as a commercial registration. You got to get your TCP license so you can drive black SUV on Uber, Lyft, and start recruiting private clients. A lot of dogs here. Who let the dogs out? Woo. Got a dachshund, you got a bull terrier. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Here we go. We got the BLT. BLT in the house. The freaks are on fire. We got the show. Where's the airplanes? Where's the airplanes, baby? Where's the airplanes? You got the boy band here. Everyone is having fun. These guys, you know what they're doing? They're actually filming the in and out sign. That's it. Put it on your Instagram, put it on your social media. There we go. Now you can show your friends overseas, hey, we were at In and Out. I'm gonna wait for one more airplane to come in. You should come off right over there, above that palm tree. It comes in right over there, above the super spa. Here we go. What do we have? What do we have? I don't know what airline that was. Usually I'm pretty good with that. Yeah, you say it's a 777. Man, dude, you know your planes. Hey, listen, here's a deal. Here's an offer. Anybody who is at In and Out in the next hour, we have, what time do we have? 1:30. If you here before 2:30, I will buy you a burger of choice, fries of choice, and drink of choice. If you come to me at the car. Where am I? I'm right across the road from airport. Rent a car. I'm right on the parking lot, killing time, having fun, speaking to brothers and sisters in my channel. But if you are watching this video and you say, hey, you come up to me at the car and say, hey, Rideshare Professor, I was watching your live feed. I will walk in and treat you to a wonderful meal. How's that? We'll go in for lunch together. I don't know my plans. Gotta know your plans. In and out. That's what it's all about. Rideshare Paula. Uber Girl Paula. I'm just chilling. American Airlines. DeYoung, did you hear Texas is going to have Lyft and Uber do rideshare for the medical? Yeah, I heard that. Listen. Uber Eats, Uber Medical, Uber Works. Uber's everywhere. should concentrate on transport. On my way to Dallas Fort Worth Airport. Is that right, Eric? Really? Emirates Airlines is going to stop flying this year? Why? Why? It's a huge, busy airport for them here, LAX. Why would they stop? Doesn't make any economic sense whatsoever. We're on the 50-minute mark. And short recap is, I really want you to go out there. Dubai has a ton of dosh. They got a lot of oil fields. Dubai. I really want you to go out in 2020 and network more. Get your business cards out. Form relationships. Why are you sitting at LAX? I didn't want to drive all the way home. Leo Casamento, hello Mighty Thor. Keeping it real at the airport, yeah. But I have another client to pick up at LAX, a private trip. So I had lunch and, you know, killing an hour with friends here, talking good stuff, right? So instead of driving all the way out back to Calabasas and running up my gas bill, running up my miles, I thought I'd just hang down here and then, yeah, I'm dressed casual because I'm picking up friend client, Malibu. I know their son very well, so I'm driving the parents. Casual clothes, but I have nice clothes in the car as well, so I'll put on a little bit of a better jacket. I'm not going to pick them up in a sports jacket, so I'll change quickly. Run, your plane's leaving. Run, your plane's leaving. There they go. Delta! Helter Skelter Delta! Somebody just said it's not too late for me to do what? Could you read that one, please? Guys, give this video a thumbs up, please, a like. I made a video the other day which was completely out of the ordinary. I said YouTube and YouTubers are losing money. I can't believe it sometimes takes, hey, Roy, drive safe, buddy, go make money. William says, so instead of driving, YouTube eats. So instead of driving, YouTube eats. Don't get it. I'm not following you. When you make a video and you have a live channel, obviously you have to have 1,000 subscribers and I think 600 hours of watching time before they green light you for live feeds, right? But the problem is that YouTube holds some videos back, and sometimes it takes 2 to 7 days for them to approve that video. And if you've racked up 2,000-3,000 views, you're not getting paid by the sponsors. YouTube's not getting paid by the sponsor. They lose so much money. I don't get it. I had a chat with a guy at YouTube headquarters. It's down here on Jefferson. They have YouTube LA. And I'm like, dude, you guys are losing so much money. You have such a big task force that could immediately get to that video, look at the video, green light the video, you making money, we making money. Blows me away that like 3 or 4 of my videos are still in the review queue. And sometimes they pick up a bad word. I mean, sometimes I do use trashy words. So if they pick up a bad word in the channel, they hold it back. Hires 10,000 people just to watch and flag videos. Wow. Well, they make enough money, man. They make insane money. Tim Olsen in the house. Make us another video, Tim. I like the beginning of your channel, but I understand if you didn't want to really continue with that. I get it. I totally respect that. Oh, it was on the 60 Minutes show? That's interesting. I like interesting facts. Professor, that a fact. Exactly. When you were referencing the in and out, okay, Tim, you got to do it, buddy. 2020 is your year. 2020. Southwest flying in. All right, I'm taking this video to the 60 mark. We're on 55 and a half, 4.5 more minutes of fun. Any questions? Anybody want to share something? Anybody want to share how they networked and built something better and greater? I'm at In and Out. I am. I'll show you. Proof's in the pudding. I offered anyone that gets here before 2:30, I'll buy them a meal. In and out. That's what the rideshare business is about. In and out. I'm across the road from some dodgy places like the Super Spa, Acupressure, Shiatsu, special discount massage. Love you long time. Love you long time. Oh, you know that place? Well, I hear a hearing coming up for AB5 is coming up January the 13th. Yeah, California is not going to waste time. They're gonna spank Uber and Postmates. Uber and Postmates made a dumb move. John, how are you, buddy? Uber and Postmates made a dumb move by suing California, right? Instead of meeting with them and working something out, no, what they did is they went and sued them at the last days in 2019. California don't like that. They're gonna give them a royal hiding, a royal spanking. No, AB5 hasn't taken effect because it's been stalled. I'm surprised. I thought Lyft would sue. And maybe California will treat Lyft a little bit more favorably for that. Or maybe Lyft said, hey, we're gonna sit back, we're not gonna go and spend legal money. Uber took it to court, we're gonna sit back, we'll wait for the outcome. They gotta talk. I mean, you have lawyers talking now, Trucking industry filed something too, and a judge gave them an injunction and basically ruled in the truckers' favors temporarily. My plan is to build up a business in 2020. I do share the details. Email me. Lyft has always been the copycat, so it makes sense. That's true. Copy. What do we have here? Another airline I didn't recognize. It's going to be interesting to see. January and February are going to be a big month for AB5. It's going to be we're going to hear a lot of news, a lot of articles, a lot of coverage on AB5, because the media and the press are going to be at those hearings, at those court hearings, and they will be breaking any story they can to the outside world, because it's a hot topic, right? Did you do any LA area meetups besides spontaneous? Yeah, I've done many. I've bought many people coffees, lunches, dinners, all around LA. People come up to me, hey buddy, you the rideshare professor? I'm a subscriber, love your channel, dude. I'm going to lunch. Do you want to join for lunch? It's cool. Can make another friend, right? So, anybody close to In and Out? Anybody hungry? Oh, I just passed you. I'm coming around the corner. I've got a visitor. Come up to the window. Garcia, come up to the window. Let's introduce you. We're going to go in for lunch together. I have someone that arrived. Look, put my hand out the window, whoever it is. Been watching me on the video. He's coming around the corner. David Garcia, I have my hand out here. Flash your lights, honk your horn. If you behind me, find a parking space, come up to the window. Introduce yourself to the live feed. See my hand out here? I have my hand out here. Sitting here, waiting for the first lunch invite. Might be David Garcia. I hope you have brought an appetite. David Garcia. Here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. Where is he? Where is David Garcia? Or did David go to the airport? Or is he pulling in? We shall see. I am right across the street. Which part of LA? I'm in and out at the airport, guys. On the parking lot. Right across the street from Super Spa. Right here by In and Out. And if you're hungry, come and join me for lunch. I believe, I hope, I have David Garcia pulling in. Probably got to find parking. Or maybe you got a ping. Good for him. If you got a ping, bada bing, bada ping, bada bing, bada ping. Go and make money. David Garcia is behind me. Damn, where are you, bro? Flash your lights, flash your lights. City lights. He's behind me. Flash your lights, flash your lights. Flash your lights. There he is. There he is, coming over. Yeah! David Garcia in the house! Listen, how cool is this?
What's
How
up,
are you,
brother?
my friend?
Always
He's
been
got
wanting
the
to meet
Uber
you.
shirt. Look how cool he's looking today. Look at the handsome fella.
There's no parking.
There's no parking. Yeah, the in and out is.
I'm
Hey,
good
how,
on that. I
how
have
awesome
that.
is this, right? I'm doing a live feed. Gentleman comes over. We're gonna have some in and out. Are you going over to LAX
I'm
or what?
good.
You
Well,
good?
I'm thinking
You-
of it, yeah.
You ate it? You gonna go
Just coming
into
from
the
John Wayne right now. From Burbank to
Oh,
John
you-
Wayne and now here.
good? How many hours did you put in today?
Start at 7 a.m.
Oh, you did?
I always start at JetX at 7:15 flight.
Oh, you
in.
do. You start off at Burbank. You said, right? So you start off at 7 a.m. You've done 7 hours.
Yeah.
And been good or
Almost
quiet?
200.
Good.
200.
Almost 200, guys. You hear that? That's my man, David Garcia, in the house.
I'm
Look
a
at him.
workaholic. Yeah.
He's a workaholic.
Like
He's got a
the
cool shirt. I like the light, the blue with the Uber sign.
Hey, you know
did you?
what?
Where did you get it? Did
Yeah,
you get it
more
on
tips that way.
Amazon? Yeah,
No.
I agree. I agree.
Alameda swap me. I had
Wow.
it made.
That's very cool. Yeah, I'm picking up a friend who's going to pay me, so I'm looking a little bit casual today. So I'm killing time. But are you hungry or are you good?
No, I'm good.
You
I
good?
Had, yeah, I
You're
had
going to
lunch.
carry on?
I had lunch over at John Wayne. I just want to stop.
But
and say
that's
hi.
wonderful to stop by.
Yeah.
Good.
Anyways,
And
I
did
gotta go 'cause I'm
2020
double
off to a good start?
parked. Hey, I can't complain.
Really? Did you have a good New Year's Eve? Or
Yeah.
What was your shift on New Year's Eve?
Worked started at 5, but I did a private, so I didn't
Okay.
really get started till I dropped them off
You
at
dropped-
the concert hall, Disney concert hall.
Oh, you drove all the way from Burbank down to the
No,
Disney?
I put my privates in Santa Monica.
Okay, that's
They
a good
live
trip.
right there on Ocean Park, the condos up there.
Yes,
Took
yes.
them to the Disney hall, then waited around, did some little rides around there.
Busy
It was
man,
over. It was a 2-hour concert.
Did it take you back
Took them,
this way or
brought
did
them
you?
back home.
Oh, you did.
So that's
okay.
$100 there. I
Good.
charged them $50 each way
That's a bargain. It's a good price.
because they're good. He's a good
people.
customer.
Gives you a lot of
Yeah.
regular
Oh,
business.
I drive him like twice a week.
Beautiful.
He travels all the time.
And that's 100% in your pocket. That's like getting a $100
Yeah.
trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I bet
after
it-
that, I just started going nonstop.
And what time did you end on?
4. And actually,
4
I had
a.m.?
to end at 3:30.
He's just
because,
watching his car because his car's
I
parked.
exceeded my 12 hours. They shut me down.
They
right?
did, right? Yeah, I mean, you went from 5 till
2
5.
rides away from making the $85 bonus,
Painful.
but the clock stopped.
The clock. Okay, good, my friend.
Anyway, yeah, I'm
Hey,
double parked. I don't want
I
to.
really appreciate you. Thank you
Take
so
care.
much. eh?
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Keep it
How
going.
wonderful is
Take
that?
care.
How wonderful is that? You know, that Gosh, sorry, I'm jumping around here. How, thank you, David, and drive safe, David. He's not hungry, otherwise I would have spoiled him with a nice lunch, but how nice. What a nice, cool gentleman to just drop in. He's coming from John Wayne. He's a frick, and he says he's a workaholic. He's great, got his blue dress on, you met him. I see his picture in my life. Now I get to see him face to face and shake hands, make contact, right? Make a friend. Cool. Love that. Now, just his energy is like a guy I would love to have in my fleet, get him an SUV or something. Get him an SUV. I have a Yukon. I'll either sell it or I'll put it into operation. Maybe I should speak to David. That means a lot. Just come by, introduce yourself. He worked very hard on New Year's Eve. He's worked since 7 a.m. this morning. He's already put in 7 hours. He's made, I think he said $200. Good for him. Good for him. He's a good guy. I want him to. He knows his job. I can just tell by the way he speaks, by the way he's got it down, how he starts his day, where he ends up. Got a couple of private clients. He knows his job through and through. That's in my eyes. That's working smart. So he knows the formula, or the LA formula. We all have our formulas. We've got the Vegas formula, the LA formula. We all have our formulas. I'm hoping that somebody else drops in, says hi, and I hope someone drops in that has an appetite, right? Because I want to go in there and have a meal with someone. Can keep the live feed going in and out. See the people scoffing burgers. $50. Hey, 411, when are you gonna be here? Let's do a live feed together, my friend. How far away are you, 411? Fire in the house, OC. We'll make it happen. We'll find a little corner there and put the Expert's Choices. We have beautiful resorts on the coast. 411 in the house. Maybe I get to. I'm at LAX. I'm at In-N-Out, buddy. I'm at In-N-Out. I'm on the parking lot. I am killing time. I have at least another 45 minutes before I'm going to go into the airport, maybe a bit longer. And come and have a burger. Bring your appetite with you. 25 minutes. I'll see you. I'm in my Escalade. I'm across the street from that weird massage place, Super Spa, airport rent-a-car. And where am I parked so you can see? Sorry, bouncing around the camera. See those cars? That's where they order. See my car here? That's the entrance. So you know exactly where I am. Those are all the drivers. There goes a black Suburban. He's ready. He's going in for the kill. He is going in for the kill. He's going to pick up his client. Over there, that car over there. No. There we got a Lyft and Uber and Lyft driver. I see you. I see you. I got you in my live stream. I got you in my sights. Damn, what is this? Air New Zealand, baby. Air New Zealand. We got Auckland in the house. Air New Zealand in the house. Rev Dean, $800 savings would warrant the investment. What are we investing into? Tell me, how are we going to make money? What are we investing $800 into? Show me the money, show me the plan, show me the business plan. Stan. Money, money, money. 323616 says hi. I say hi back. Just got a text message. Hi. Very, very sad. You guys realize that those blue super shuttles, you know, those blue shuttles with a yellow sign, super shuttles, there's none of them around anymore. Why? Because they stopped business worldwide on December the 31st. They're out of business. And the CEO of Super Shuttle said that Uber and Lyft put them out of business. That's sad. Don't see those blue buses anywhere anymore. Anybody in LA see those Super Shuttles? Those blue buses with the yellow sign, Super Shuttle. They're gone. Sad. So, it looks like in 20 minutes, Rideshare 411, who drops into my channel very often, we get to do a live feed together. Cool. Hopefully, you guys subscribe to him while we're doing the feed. I'm going to pick his brain a little bit more in Orange County. There he is, fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba da ba da bum. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Rideshare 411 is burning up the streets, driving over here. Drive safe, don't drive fast. What's up from OC? Did very well. Made $1,200. Damn, dude, that is hot. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. The Doors, expert's choice. You got it, he got it, he got it right. Come on, baby, light my fire. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Who's still recovering from New Year's Eve? Alaska Airlines about to land. Nightjackers, all private rides, no apps. Is that what you did? All private rides? What is Opoli? I only heard of them with the new LAX thing. Opoli? I don't think it's a good name, Opoli. Uber should start DMV services soon. Watch. Interesting one. I've never heard of Opoli. I've heard of Vibe recently. I vibed them out. They're not going anywhere. That's a multi-level marketing. That's a networking model just like Trip. They're not going anywhere. I've asked Trip for my money back, my $149. They have not sent my money back. So you guys will not have much luck getting your money back from Trip. I think that's $149 they have in the bank. I did not get my money back. There's an Uber and Lyft driver pulling in a white Toyota. White Toyota. Who is that? Maybe we can call them over. Who is that? It's a white Toyota with a Camry or Corolla. Being fat. See, like right over there, that lady over there, she's an Uber and a Lyft driver. She's going in for the kill. She's an Uber and Lyft driver. Uber and Lyft! Looks at me like I'm a zombie. It's like, who is this freak? Who is he? Anybody need a refresher? I'll be Uber lifting later this evening. Professor's rideshare business better in California and Arizona. It's interesting because, I mean, Arizona is not that busy, but the cost of living is low. It's really, really low. It's very, very affordable in Arizona. So the one thing you got going here in California is that you have insane rents, housing. The cost of living is crazy in California. Doesn't matter whether you're in San Diego, LA, San Francisco. So you got to look at that. I think a city like LA is obviously way busier than Phoenix. But if you know your city, if you know Phoenix, if you know LA, you'll stay busy in UberX, right? If you know your resorts, I've filmed at a lot of those resorts and spas in Arizona, you'll be busy. You know, I know a guy out in Arizona who has, I think, over 100 SUVs, right? It's a bit of an idiot, but he has that market cornered, and you'll see his cars at airports, resorts, hotels. He hustles everyone. But he's busy. So yeah, if you know your city, if you know Phoenix, if you know Scottsdale, if you get a little bit creative in Phoenix, you can be busy. One thing you got going for yourself in Phoenix, whether you live in Peoria, whether you live in Glendale, whether you live in Scottsdale, the cost of living, my friends, is way less expensive than LA. Rideshare 411. Where is your location, my friend? Where are you? Are you on the highway? Super Spa, wherever you are. Guys, give my video a thumbs up, please. I'm going 77 minutes strong. I would have cut the video off, but I do want to wait for Rideshare 411 because he's going to come in here with his flames, and we're going to meet here at the window, and we're going to walk in for a meal, and we're going to talk a little bit about the OC, maybe even about LA. Anyone thinking of joining Uber or Lyft in LA, he's at Pico and La Cienega. Pico and La Cienega. I know where you are. Pico and La Cienega. Traffic is picking up. Uber and Lyft. There she goes again. She thinks I'm a freak. The freaks are on fire. Nice cars, those Sprinter vans. I like those cars. Now that car right there, my friends, is a money maker. See there, TCP 17131P. You can go and look up that license. Black tinted windows. That's a money maker, right? But for that car, obviously you have to get all your paperwork, your licenses, but you need a good website and you need a lot of good marketing, my friends, right? And if you have a big fleet of cars, that's sort of a natural extension. There's many a times I got requests for that from big groups, and then what I do is I go and hire one of those at a good price. I'm not going to go out and buy one. I don't want to drive one of those things around. And one of the reasons why I don't want to drive that thing around is because you can't go underground into garages and parking lots. You will not fit into the LAX parking lots. This is just big events, big groups, right? And you can make good money. You can rent them out for a lot of money. But they're very big. They take up a lot of space. So that you can do if you have a big limo company. You could have a few of those in your fleet. You'll be busy. You'll make a lot of money. But if you're starting off and you're investing into a car like that, it costs a lot of money. You better have a good marketing plan. You better be able to get that car on the road right away. We're on 80 minutes, my friends. And we're gonna have 411 in the house joining me here at In-N-Out Airport, In-N-Out Burgers at the airport. And we're gonna go in for a meal. We're gonna go up to the counter. We're gonna order some food. We're gonna keep the live stream going. And we'll sit down. I'll say we sit down outside and we talk a bit. We'll sit down outside there. A lot of Cadillacs and Suburbans rolling in. A lot of private trips here. Just look at that. All of this here. All. That guy's going off. Right? That guy's going into the airport and picking up. This guy's just arrived. Another one over there. It's a good spot. Hey, Tahiti. Wouldn't mind being in Tahiti right now. And we've gone through all the airlines today. Throw my trash out the car. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. In-N-Out. That's what it's all about. In-N-Out. This is where you will find me. At In-N-Out. Check out all these hungry people. Hungry people. There's my boy that I gave $1 and some water. Water howler, buddy. Wait for the next airplane. It's coming. It's coming. Park your car over there, the parking spot. There's my sucker. Hollywood stars. Watch this. Those seagulls better watch it, man. Those seagulls better watch their ass. Seagulls. In-N-Out. That's what it's all about. In-N-Out. That place over there, is like literally open 24/7. It's crazy. There's like a bar, hip-hop type of thing. They have dancing, food, they show sports. It's a pretty nice setting. In and out. That's what we're all about. In and out. It's nice and warm. In and out. That's what we're all about. In and out. You guys must think the rideshare professor is crazy. Cray. Simple menu. Very simple. Keep it simple in life and you will succeed. Right? Don't overcomplicate things. The most simplest menu. Well, I can go show you the menu if you want to. So we're going to have a look at the menu together. Who's hungry? Hazardous pay when picking up a jet because of the jet exhaust. Yeah, they should pay us, right? For inhaling that shit. Rideshare 411, where are you? Give us an update. Where are you? Creative Mind, I like that. Creative Mind 69. So I have my toys lined up. 405 passing Venice. Oh, you're making good progress, my friend. March, I get my M4 convertible. Black exterior, red leather, black rims, black wheels. And then in 2021, I know someone at Tesla. So I put my order in early. So I should be like, you know, on that top list in the first 1,000 at least for the Cybertruck. And then if all goes well with the launch of my new company Spot Above this year, who knows? Just keep on going. Got a couple of cars. I'll be down at my other mechanic in Long Beach tomorrow, who's working on my surf truck. I do fix up a lot of classic cars that I rent out to the movie industry for music videos, for gangster movies, for you name it, right? They pay well. I have a friend that rents out my classic cars. They pick them up on a flatbed, they return them, they clean them, and you get paid for a minimum of 1 week rental, 2 week rental, 4 week rental. So my goal is if I buy classics, I rent them out to the movie industry, get all my money back, and then I have about 1 year of fun with them, and then I offload them. I'm not attached to anything, right? I'm not attached. So I sell the stuff. And then the next and the next and the next. My kids would say, Daddy, why don't you keep your cars? I said, I like a variety of cars, trying out different things. Spot Above is going to be an insane real estate network. Worldwide real estate portal for brokers and realtors. It's going to be very different, very unique. And I aim to sell that for a lot of money. That's my goal. Those are the intentions I set with my team, is to get the GOAT booking platform out in 2020 and launch Spot Above by the summer with a few 100,000 real estate videos. Videos on real estate agents and brokers. And then we will be doing open houses, but only the big houses, $5 million up, $10 million up. We have a broker's license, build out another portal, another YouTube portal. YouTube pays very, very well for real estate marketing leads. They pay very well. It's one of the highest paying keywords. There's a lot of realtors out there, way more than rideshare drivers. And listen, in the rideshare industry, I'm sure Dustin and Harry and all of these people can relate. When you hit saturation, I haven't hit saturation yet, but there's only so much money you can make in rideshare. It's like in real estate. Boy, if you build out a good real estate portal, my friend Jerry Slavonia built out rent.com and sold it for $400 million to eBay. $405 and Pico, $405 and Pico, which means it's coming down the 405. You'll be exiting Howard Hughes soon. Should be here in 10 minutes. In and out. That's what it's all about. We're gonna have it. We're on the 90 minutes and counting. 90 minutes. Better charge up my phone a little bit. Have you heard of Namad app from down south? I've heard of it. I haven't done. If you can send me a link to that, I would like to review it. I appreciate that people tell me about new up-and-coming companies or apps in their city or their county or their state. Always like looking at it. Get that money with your business adventures. Absolutely. No doubt about it. And have fun while you're doing it. Right? It's always good if you're having fun and making money. I'm having fun right now. YouTube's paying me. Right? Having a good time together. In and out. That's what it's all about. In and out. How are you, buddy?
What year is it?
This one is Cadillac Escalade Platinum 2017. And then the 2021 is completely different in the styling. Completely changed. But 6.2 liter ESV. Very thirsty on gas. Drinks way too much gasoline. What car do you have?
Oh, I got Toyota Sienna.
Toyota Sienna is good. XL.
Yeah.
You drive Uber and Lyft?
No.
Oh, you drive. That's a great car. Toyota Sienna is a great car.
I'm thinking about the changing.
Yeah, here they have like that one over there, that Escalade over there. There's all different categories. I mean, the difference between the small one and the biggest one, the highest one, is about $35,000. So entry level is at about $80,000 and it goes all the way up to $110,000. Big difference, yeah. Cool. Nice meeting you. Happy New Year. Bye. Cool. Just met some random dude. Came up to me. Thought it was a driver. That's why I said, hey, are you here for the In-N-Out burger? Turns out to be a regular guy who owns a Toyota Sienna. Didn't get his name. Took off already. In and out. That's what this all about. Open up my sinuses a little bit here. Ooh, eucalyptus is strong. Ooh, make your eyes water. There's an Uber and Lyft. Is that him? Nope. That's not him. Rideshare 411 is about, I don't know how far he is. Have you subscribed to his channel? Go and do it. Rideshare 411. What's the 411 on 411? Good questions. Good question, expert's choice. 411, give us the 411 on 411. Oh, there's Mr. Toyota Sienna, man. He has a TCP license, so he's a driver. He's a private driver. Asked him if he was a driver, and he said no. Asked him if he was an Uber and Lyft driver, and he said no. He's on Sepulveda. It's getting warm. It's getting hot in here. He's on Sepulveda. His flames. Can you guys, 411's flames, can you feel them burning? How can we dance when our dance are burning? How can we dance? Who sings that? Midnight Oil, right? Whoa, he's freaking lighting up Sepulveda with his fire. Night Jack, what part of OC are you from? And I'm glad that 411's coming because I need to go and eat. And I said, I'm only going to go and eat unless somebody comes and joins me to go and eat. So I'm happy he's touching down. $411, if you're coming, you can park right here. It's a couple of bays right outside In and Out on Sepulveda, on the corner of 92nd Street and Sepulveda. There's a parking right now, 411. Huntington Beach in the house. Nightjackers, is that where you're from? The good HB? Beautiful place. I see a car. Is that him? I see a car. Is that him? Could be him. Greetings, Professor, with boxing. Do you remember Gerry Coetzee? Absolutely, Gerry Coetzee. I know him well, man. Big South African legend. There's Pia Coetzee and Gerry Coetzee. Good fighters. Great fighters. How did you come up with that one, my friend? How did you come up with that name? There's another great South African fighter, friend of mine from Johannesburg. He's making it good out here. His name's Chris van Heerden. The only fight he lost was against Errol Spence. Remember, Errol Spence had that really sad and awful car accident in his Ferrari in Texas. That's why I work so hard. I work hard for my money. I work hard for it, honey. Yeah, there we go. Check this guy. Let's see if this is a Uber and Lyft driver. Let's see if he takes the luggage out for these people. That's 5 stars, baby. Give him 5 stars. There we go, 5 stars. That's my... That guy gets 5 stars. Give him 5 stars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. That's it. It was awesome. You just got 5 stars, bro. Jumped out the car, took the luggage out for that gentleman. Remember, I just confronted that rider, said, you better give him 5 stars. What he says, oh, yeah, definitely. And tip him. I should have said tip him. Tip your driver. Tip your driver all day long. Man, I put the pressure on that rider. He shat himself. Did you see how his whole body just jolted? He just got. Oh, that's a cute little dog, dude. Red little guy. What breed are they? I love those little things.
Miniature Schnauzer.
Chocolate color. You don't see them like that color very often. Guy's beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Wow. Hi, character. Happy New Year. He is beautiful. Hi. You're the happiest dog in LA, buddy. I love those things. Thank you. They're so cool, man. Little Schnauzer. Chocolate Schnauzer. I love those little dogs. In and out. That's what it's all about. 411, I'm getting hungry. Hungry. I'm getting hungry. Hungry. I'm getting hungry. In and out. Is that him there? I think it could be him. In and out. Is that him? I'm taking a wild guess that's him. In the red car. Taking a wild guess that's him. Legend in the house. There he is. Flames and fire. Fuego. Happy New Year, brother. We're gonna have to. Finally, it happened to me. He's here. I can hear. He's on the other phone. I'm gonna jump out now and stop my car.
What are we having?
Whatever you want. We're gonna have whatever you want.
Man, can I
Where did you?
That's you.
Yeah, come. This is my one baby. I had this done in suede leather, right? And then I had this done in toffee seats, and then the other one's all black. Has black.
So is this the one that you rode with?
I do more private clients in this, and this is my car with the kids, and then I have another one, the black one. It's got a little bit more power. It's a little bit more engine power. I use that more for longer trips. But if I'm doing quick in and out, this is the one.
Nice.
Good. Here he is.
Hey, I appreciate you waiting.
There he is. There we are. Bam. Go to his channel right now. No excuses. Hit that subscribe button.
There you go.
It was so funny as
That's the one you put pressure on.
yeah, I said, hey, 5 stars. And then I wanted to say, hey, tip him well. But, oh, look at this. It's always busy. You come here once in a while, right? Always? Oof. Look at the menu, guys. What do you guys want? Double, cheeseburger, hamburger, French fries. What are you going to have? Double?
No, single. What's that?
Single? So New Year's Eve was good? You did? Nice. That's good.
400.
Nice.
6 hours.
6 hours. That's rocking it. It's great. Guess where we are? We are about to. There he is. Oh, this one's open. Hello. Double for me and regular fries.
And regular cheese for me.
Do you want fries? Animal style?
Number 33.
And then onions on both burgers? Onions on both burgers?
No tomatoes, no onions for me.
That was a cheeseburger, correct?
Whatever I had left, I was going to give to somebody else because
And then for you, did you want onions?
I ain't coming back.
Yeah, just the double and the french fries.
So eat here?
So now I'm on the use nobody. So I don't have to turn it on or anything, right? I just got to participate.
I got 3 cheeseburgers without onions and extra
The guy, a filmmaker in Malibu, I know his son very well, so he introduced me to the parents, and the parents have The parents of this guy was just looking at because he could see I was doing a live here. So they live on Zumirez. It's about an hour. Charge them $150. They usually tip me $20. So it's $170.
He was looking at you.
He was.
What you were doing.
Perfect. Well, what numbers are you on right now? Okay, cool. Well, we'll go outside because it's a little wait. It's at least
Hi, how are you?
You got about
so we're number 71. With quite a wait. Yeah, we're on 71. I think maybe over here. We could I don't know where to put this. That should work. Yep. See, you've got the palm trees there. That's a decent setting.
Let's ask the channel what they want to know.
Guys, do you know his channel? Somebody put his channel up. There we go. Rideshare 411. He's the gentleman that always comes into the live streams and puts the fires, lights it up. Great marketing. And puts out.
Any questions? Ask, guys.
Any questions? You reach out to him right away. You're able to go live, right?
Yeah.
Cool. We got 2 live streams going. There we go. I love it. And if you are thinking of joining in the Orange County, oh, he subscribed to your channel. That's good. Thank you, Arthur. Awesome. Appreciate it. We've actually got a pretty decent setting here. We've got the California palm trees, got the planes flying in. Have to just check in periodically for our food. I am freaking hungry.
Have you met Paula?
Paula, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Kevin, Dave. I met Harry, the rideshare guy. Haven't met Dustin. Met a lot of the guys.
Everybody.
Yeah, done feeds with a few. I drove up. Dave and Kevin were in the car with me when we went up and mixed it up in Sacramento with the whole AB5 thing. That was a fun. And then Dark Road Run joined us. He's live. Click on it. Yet Charlie, he said it was worth $2,500. Okay, I'm not following that thing, but I'll read it up afterwards. If you're in the OC, where do you start in the OC?
I'm usually for K-Town, Professor.
Usually from where? Where do you start?
K-Town, Koreatown.
Yeah. Oh, you're starting Koreatown.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm usually from.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And then how did you brand yourself as the OC? How did you come up with the name OC? Didn't you do a lot of videos on Orange County as well?
No, not at all.
No?
Everything's from K-Town.
Okay.
Everything is K-Town, downtown
K-Town.
LA, Santa Monica.
6th Street or where?
Where at?
We're in K-Town, down in Wilshire, 6th Street?
Wilshire and Normandy.
Oh, good restaurants.
That's where everything starts. That's where the Line Hotel is at, so we start from there.
Oh, good. Yeah, Line Hotel is fantastic. It's super busy.
That's the
a
spot
busy
right
place.
there. That's
it's a huge, busy, all day and night.
Always.
So starting his day at the Line Hotel down on in K-Town. That's a great busy. You can start early in the morning there till late at night.
4 in the morning.
And a lot of people go partying right from there. They go to Hollywood or they. So hit him up, subscribe to him. Rideshare 411. I always sometimes think there's an OC in there in some way. I always had the feeling you'd go down to Orange County once in a while. I don't know, maybe I saw one of your live feeds where you're in
That's when
Orange
I finish
County.
in the afternoon. Professor.
That's where you finish.
Yeah.
Good.
Because LAX.
Right. John Wayne, not so often, right? You don't really.
No.
We are waiting for the food.
So did you have any problems New Year's Eve?
No, I had I only did 2 trips on the Uber platform, and then all the rest were private. So I dropped a lot of people off at parties, and then I went partying, and then right at the end I picked up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 4 o'clock. So I was just going back and forth to Hidden Hills. So I was pretty beat up, but it was good. They got good tips. I knew the tips were going to be the biggest because they'd been drinking like crazy, and then usually about big groups in the car, everybody's, you know,
Every single person that I picked up,
wasted. Yeah.
wasted. But you know, it's just the way that you talk to people.
It's a big alcohol night, right? So if you're willing to put up with that, right? If you're willing to accept that and go till 4, 5 a.m. in the morning, that's what you got to expect. Parties, after parties.
So who do we have from LA here?
Who's from LA in the house? Who's LA? I'm hearing my voice, quite freaky. Keep that going. I'm gonna just quickly see on our feed.
So who do we have from LA, guys? Tell me who's here from LA. Tell me who's downtown, Santa Monica, Marina, LAX. I'm gonna show you guys where we at. It's a big crowd inside, guys, but this is where we at. We're about to have lunch. Rideshare professor make some time for me. 25 minutes, I rushed it. A few breaks up, but here we are. Here it comes.
I get to meet my friend here. We're having a meal together at LAX at In-N-Out. Right?
So can you see who's in the house?
Yeah, I mean I can. Let's see.
My dad was born in LA. I was asking everybody who was here, who was from LA.
LA, yeah, I was just asking who's from LA. So we're order number 71, they're on number 55, so we got a ways to go. Right over there. Know that airport well. How do you usually come into the airport? Well, which one do you like? Do you like coming in from Century? Do you like coming down Sepulveda, or is it sort of?
No, I try to stay away from Sepulveda all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So you prefer coming in from?
I go on the 105.
Okay.
Get off.
Drop in.
And I since our parking is right there on 96. That's
okay.
a perfect spot for us.
Okay, cool.
But I try to stay away from all this right here.
I like to really go down Lincoln and just drop into the west side, like by Playa, Jefferson there. I try and if I drop off here, I'll switch off and then come down there and switch on. And I usually pick up something around the Ritz Hotel or the Marriott, and that place keeps me very, very busy. So I and you get there very, very quickly. I mean, it's just that you could fly down that freeway, you drop down past the university, Loyola Marymount, and that's where I switch on.
Nice.
So I try to avoid that mess.
In case that I get stuck here in Sepulveda, I don't go on this ramp, on the first ramp. I go to the second ramp.
The second one.
Yeah, the one that you put up in one of your videos.
And now the problem is because, like, for example, they closed this on-ramp there the last 2 days. They're routing all the traffic that way. So too many people are learning about that spot. Who do we have here?
So what about your kids? Where they go for New Year's Eve?
My 12-year-old stayed with his mother, and then the 16-year-old, I dropped him off at one party when I went out to head out for work, and then I picked him up around about 1 a.m. and took him to another party, and then she picked him up at 3. So my 16-year-old was out partying.
Wow.
Pretty
late.
Pretty late, yeah. But hey, I can't hold him back, you know. He's a teenager.
No, you can't.
Do you have kids?
Yeah?
Yeah?
2.
2 kids. Boy, girl.
2, 5, 7, and the baby.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
Baby is about to be 1 year old.
Wow, that's amazing. Fantastic.
And the other one is 5 and the other one is 7, so they're growing fast.
Good stuff, yeah.
They're growing fast.
Exactly. What about it? I get a lot of.
I couldn't read the rest.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait for the food, show you the food, and then we'll keep it open for another 10 minutes or so.
Did you watch the video that I put up this morning? AB5 update?
No, I didn't. I saw the link. I got the link.
Yeah.
What was your video more or less about?
Just updating everybody. You know, it's because I'm getting a lot of comments saying that if we're already on the new stuff going on, and a lot of people are confused about it. So
yeah.
I just
the hearing's at January the 13th. There's a big hearing.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm surprised Lyft stayed out of it. I was very surprised. Very, very surprised that Lyft didn't engage, you know, with the state of California.
So what I did this morning, I put an update, you know, with a link on it, so everybody could go read exactly what.
Okay, so you guys you want to see that his latest video on AB5? That has a link in it, right?
It has a link, and it talks about a little bit more what's going to happen in the few months, you know, and it gives a little bit more info regarding what exactly it's AB5, you know, because everybody thinks that.
Very confused. They're very
confused. As soon as January hit, we were going to be.
Yeah.
In the new
No.
system,
It's a. Sorry, not taking that call right now because we're in a live feed.
So I put that link so everybody can read a little bit more, you know, because I've been getting a lot from the subscribers that they're in the channel already, asking me, Alex, so what's happening? You
right.
know, are we on the new system already, or what?
Well,
are the
officially,
rules?
let's be honest. Officially, it started, but they obviously not abiding by their new rules.
Yep.
So they, you know, there's a Supreme Court ruling that the state of California is going to argue about.
I guess, Professor, they're going to extend it.
Yeah, I think they're going to rewrite the law. I believe it's going to be meeting somewhere in the middle. I think California is going to have to give up a little bit, and Uber is going to have to give up a little bit. They can't. Uber is not going to win this game and keep it the same as it's always been. And the main thing here is that California does hold the power. Guys, look at this. You know, the thing is, California controls their licenses. Their biggest market is California, no doubt about it, right? San Fran, LA, San Diego, all those other cities. So they know that the true power is in California's hands. I think that obviously they're testing them, how much they're buying time.
Yeah.
They're buying a lot of time. They don't want to immediately start, you know, being forced into these new employee conditions as of January the 1st. They're not going to comply. And it's my feeling that there's going to be a lot of back and forth in the next 2, 3, 4 months, and you'll have a sort of a new gig worker law.
What do you think about Travis? The new stuff?
I think he knows something that we don't know.
Exactly.
You know,
totally
it's very, very strange that someone who had his sights on making 5-6 billion with Uber fully settled on $2.8 billion. And it's just my opinion. He was just asking me about Travis. Travis can see there's one story after the other. It doesn't end, right? They get kicked out of London. They get kicked out of Germany. So for Uber to stay in the game, it's just filing lawsuit, fighting lawsuit, filing lawsuit, fighting. So, I mean,
I've been following this guy since day one, and he's a smart guy.
No, I think he's very smart, and some people have really attacked me for saying that he's smart, but he is very aggressive, and he's a market developer. He opens up markets, right? None of us would be driving here you would not be driving, I would not be driving if it wasn't for Travis. Travis went out there and It boom, 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 systematically opened up North America, South America, Canada, Europe, Asia. I mean, in a record time.
He's going after a big fish, Professor.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
Uber Eats 25% of their money.
yeah.
Lots of money. Lots of money.
But I mean,
Well,
Uber Eats is costing them quite a bit of money in certain markets as well. I think they're doing a smart thing now is they're getting rid of the markets that are not making them the money. You know, they're letting them go.
Yeah.
I mean, they sold that share to Didi in China. They sold Uber Eats in India. I mean, they're letting certain sectors go, which I think is smart, and concentrating on the areas where they're making money. There's no way that they'll ever let California go. They'll fight, and they might have to give up a lot, but they will not compromise and walk out of California. If they ever made that threat, I wouldn't take it serious because that's their number one market. That's where they started, in San Francisco. You know, almost everyone.
What is the percentage that you think that all the drivers in LA do, like regarding Uber Eats and regular rideshare? Do you think they have a high percentage?
I think Eats is a very, very small percentage, and I would almost argue that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Keep that going.
So what we're talking about here, guys, is what percentage do you guys think we have regarding drivers that does both apps, Uber Eats and regular ride sharing? So do we have a higher percentage, or do we have a small percentage, or we're right in the middle? You know. So what do you guys think? Anybody out there can throw me a percentage, or anybody out there can tell me some feedback on that? Here goes Rideshare Professor with some food.
Here's our meal. We're gonna finish this off together.
So I was asking the crowd, Professor,
Yeah.
if anybody can throw out there a number of like
Uber Eats versus drivers.
who does half and half, or who does what, where we at on the percentage?
If you look at the food deliveries, I don't think the biggest money maker of them all is Uber Eats. I think people report they're making more money with DoorDash or Postmates. I don't know how true that is, right? But I would almost say, I'm going to carefully say this, for every 20 people registered with Uber, maybe one is with Uber Eats. That's just a rough guess.
Yeah.
But it would be good to get those numbers. I mean, I'm sure we could find those numbers. Listen, an Uber Eats referral pays well. In San Francisco, you get an Uber Eats referral. I got on the other day. It's $1,000. It's $1,000. No one else.
I'm asking the channel right now because I'm getting that question a lot in the channel. You know, like
Anybody want to fry?
does Rideshare does Uber Eats, or do I just do Rideshare? And you know, everybody's asking me, how come I don't do Uber Eats? It's just my choice. You know?
To be quite honest, that's a good question. I'd love to hear your answer on that, why you don't do Uber Eats. I like human beings. I like the opportunity to build a network and create relationships and set up bigger things. I can't do that with a pizza or a hamburger. I need live people in my car.
Same thing here.
You know, I don't want to stink up my car with fish and fries and steaks and sushi. That's just not me.
This is the thing for me. I try to keep the car as much as clean I can since I take off from the house.
Guys, take a bite.
Cheers, everybody. So I don't think it's fair for me to stink the car, mess up the car, and then the next passenger has to deal with that, you know?
You know, I don't know if you've been in this scenario. A lot of my private clients that come in from Florida and New York, they want in and out. So I pick up in and out, right? Try to keep it warm, time it. It's timing, right?
Yeah.
I know where they're landing. Get them the food warm. By the time I reach there, my whole car smells like fries and burgers. Okay, good. Then they have the meal. They're very grateful. If I have the next trip lined up, maybe an outbound, 8 out of 10 say, hey, is it like in and out smell in your car?
There you go.
And don't necessarily like it, or that makes them hungry and they want to come down here. But this stuff is addictive, my friend. Cheers.
Cheers.
If you're coming into the live feed right now, make sure you check him up. You can either put in YouTube, you could put in the keyword Rideshare 411. You see his face, come closer. Come close as possible. See his face there? Starts off in K-Town and Koreatown in LA. If you have questions, if you're in that area, hit him up, subscribe to his channel. And
you guys can reach me anytime you guys want. I usually try to get everybody, whatever comments you guys drop. If you guys look at my videos, I answer everybody out there. Any help that you guys need, driving, cars, renting cars, getting to know the areas, getting to know LAX better. There's a lot of tricks here, guys, but
there's a lot of good.
That's the same thing for every single area. There's a lot of tricks, and for all those newest coming in, hey, we're here to help out, right?
That's it. That's why we created the channel, right? To give back, to create a community. He gives back, I give back, and then you have all the people in his community and my community that support each other and help each other. Have you ever noticed in a live feed, there's something I can't answer or he can't answer? Maybe we don't have the knowledge of Vegas or the knowledge of Denver. People will tell you what the rate is, what the spots are. That's the cool thing about these live feeds. It becomes like a group effort.
And me and you will be communicating since
day
one, since video one.
You're always there.
So.
See there. And once in a while I'll drop into live feeds of other people.
Hi, how are you?
Just to say hi. What I like about the YouTube is that we generally all stick together. Generally all on the same page, helping each other, promoting each other, growing together as a YouTube community. American Airlines.
Now, there's another question popping out in my channel.
Okay.
A lot. Dara. How many months you guys give to Dara?
Well, I was wrong when I said he's gone by December. I was wrong. What do you think?
I think he's gonna try to flip the coin as much as he can. He's gonna try to
Buy time?
buy time. Especially right now, they put that lawsuit on the 30th of December.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try to push as much as he can. We might see him for the whole entire year. That's just my opinion.
True.
But we'll see what happens.
But I think it has a lot to do with what the first quarter, the numbers are going to be in the first, second, and third quarter. If he continuously shows the same numbers and the same losses, I think they're going to chop him. He's got great excuses every time they produce negatives. He's got great excuses. We're doing this long term. This is not an overnight success. But ain't my friend. Dara ain't my friend.
Not here either, guys.
And that's just, I think, the way he treats drivers, the way we treated by him, the way you treated by him. I mean, we got these big boys to the finishing line, didn't we? We got them to their IPO.
It was hard.
How did you feel when you heard that language by Tony West when he said drivers are not the company? I felt like really sided by that. I didn't enjoy that at all.
I think it was a big slap, not only for us, the YouTubers, but everybody out there. Especially the news coming in, and they look at this big company, and they think it's the whole world for them. And then,
Right.
you know, they've probably been in business for 6 months, 3 months. And then they look at this guy talking about what's going on. And he just gives him a slap in the face. And then we have to deal with all this mess because the newies don't understand exactly what's going on.
Exactly. Guys, anybody hungry? Take a bite. Their burgers are good, aren't they?
They're delicious.
If you're ever in California, this is a place you want to come hang out at. Have you been to the one up in Hollywood on Sunset?
Man, you barely could walk in that corner. You barely could go in there. So, how much percentage do we have here from LA, Professor? From our audience?
I get a lot of Orange County, San Diego, LA, Vegas, big Vegas crowd. I think it depends on the time of the day. Like now the East Coast crowd is busy. They're getting ready for tonight. This is still, I mean, we're coming towards Hawaii. I mean, the day is almost over, so bookings right now, 4 o'clock, it'll start spiking. The first business day is over. This is probably essentially the first business day of 2020, isn't it? So 4 p.m. it'll start picking up here in the next hour. The pings should get more and more frequent, but quiet time generally just after lunchtime, just before lunchtime. For me, the quiet times are 10 to 11 a.m.
So since I got you here, what do we expect from Rideshare Professor this year?
What are you going to expect from me?
Yeah, like big events or major.
Well, I'll be honest. I think there comes a point where, and I've been doing this for a while, when you hit your saturation point on subscribers. I have 8 different rideshare channels. This is the one that I communicate through. The other ones are just marketing channels. So collectively about 57,000 subscribers, collectively. This one 37. I'm Uberman, Randy, one of the first guys, pioneers. Way back to Torsten, when you reach 45, 50,000 subscribers, you're peaking, you're at your peak. Unless you reinvent yourself, right? So, got to hand it to Uberman Tampa, to Randy. He took his audience from 50,000 to 280,000 because he started increasing his portfolio of topics. So if you look at a guy like Kevin, the entrepreneur, who talks about a lot of topics, about a lot of gig topics, he should see steady and fast growth, which goes hand in hand with his growth pattern, steadily going up, because he's talking about Amazon, he's talking a lot about the food delivery companies, talking about Uber, literally talking about all the gigs. We may have boxed ourselves into, rideshare just by our titles, right? You have the word rideshare in your title, Rideshare 411, Rideshare Professor. And in order to break out of that, we'd have to rebrand ourselves. So that's going to happen. When you ask me what's happening in 2020, is I'm rolling out another company, a real estate company. And I do think that, the office, our car, is a great way to do many other things. So integrating other possibilities into your vehicle, talking about new opportunities. I really want to teach people a little bit about the real estate business. I like the luxury and high-end side of the business. And, grow the channel. Maybe my goal would be to grow it from this channel, maybe from 37 to at least double it in the next 1 to 1.5 years.
And I'm asking that question to you because, you got a lot of audience out there and everybody is like, Rideshare Professor, what are we expecting,
Yeah.
So, I mean, now that everybody's probably going to go watch this video, so we have the chance. Why not put it out there for the everybody can know exactly
And-
where you're heading to.
And I did. I was very open with my subscribers mid-December, end of December, saying, you know, looking at incorporating. Sorry, I'm so hungry. Looking at incorporating other models within the YouTube channel, and it's great. There's a personal, you know, I mean, you've got your goals for 2020. You're starting to take off. You're getting more and more and more subscribers. I'm seeing it by his views. And you've got a lot of good core topics that people are interested in. You're very on top of AB5. You know, I have my opinion on AB5. I'm sure you have your opinion on AB5. But the way you can keep up to speed is you read a lot of the articles that are coming out. You maybe even go up to San Francisco and Sacramento yourself to see what's happening there, how these guys operate, right? And to me, at the end of the day, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of a lot of negotiations that will take place.
I think the same way. You know, I think this is barely starting. This is
Exactly. Just
top
the tip of the iceberg,
Tip
right?
of the iceberg. You know, I could see these people going to court again, maybe 3 times again. And
Absolutely.
just, you know, asking for extensions.
Yeah.
You know, and at the same time that they're asking for an extension, they're reinventing themselves. You know? Just to save time, you know.
What I also found fascinating is, you look at the Uber stock price, right? Today it's on about $30, or maybe just over $30 today. That every news story that breaks obviously affects it up or down, right? Not huge swings. You're not talking $2, $3, $4, $5 swings. 50-cent swings, 50 cents down, 50 cents up. So you start paying attention to that. Like I will check the stock price 10 times a day. And it truly goes hand in hand. If there's a negative soundbite, it goes down 50 cents. So the fact that when they filed those papers and said, hey, we're going to fight AB5, it actually spiked up. Because
Did
they
you
were
see what
buying.
happened with the stock when Travis said, I'm done?
Yeah,
It just went skyrocket.
yeah. In the other direction.
Yeah, and the other direction started going up. Because, you know, believe it or not, investors, you know, these people, every day, the same thing like yourself, you know, every day they're checking these things, what's going on, you know, is it time to make our move or not, you know?
I think they're watching, you know, Travis's actions very, very closely. And I think a lot of people offloaded a lot of their stock.
Did you buy any stock, Professor?
I did. I bought 10. At the low, I bought 10,000 of, at the very low, of Uber stock, and 5,000 of Lyft stock. Dollars, not 5,000 shares.
Yeah.
No. And I'm not going to sell, I'm going to sit on it. At some point, they're going to get to autonomous cars.
What is that?
Talking about the tip of the iceberg.
Oh.
It's true. They're very, very creative companies. They will constantly find ways and loopholes around the law.
Now, I'm getting a lot of questions about news.
News?
New people coming in, you know?
Oh,
Like,
new people joining Uber and Lyft?
yeah, at the moment, you know, asking my channel, Alex, is it worth it coming in at this time?
Okay.
Should I stick to it or should
Okay.
I not? And you know, from my part of view, as YouTubers or as drivers that we've been in the business, we gotta be open-minded. You know, we gotta be open-minded, very straight with them because
Yeah.
I cannot tell the same thing that me and you, we used to tell, like subscribe and you get so much money just because subscribing, because all that stuff is gone already.
It's gone. Those good times are gone.
Oh yeah.
So, what I would advise, doesn't matter where you are, Texas, Florida, California, New York, if you think of getting in the game and you have a car and you have decent mileage on that car, 60, 70, 80, 100,000 miles, use that car and just see what you can make, right? Check it out. But to go out and commit yourself to a 5-year financing of a new car, those days are over. So it's truly about you starting in this business like shopping at the right price, right? What are you going to pick your car up for? Is it going to be viable? Because there are many overheads in this business. Gas expenses, wear and tear, maintenance, and the numbers don't add up if you go out and buy a brand new vehicle for $25,000, $35,000. They just don't add up. I don't know how you feel about that, Bob.
My personal opinion, I rent cars. I gotta hustle. You know? But I know the business enough for me to be okay renting a car on a weekly basis.
Yeah,
I totally agree with you for the new people coming in, not to go and just jump in the boat renting a car.
Okay, so this is a cool topic. The positives of you renting the car, it's not your car, it's putting the wear and tear on a company's car, but you are paying a premium per week. What are you paying?
$250.
It's paying $250 per week. What is the vehicle?
The one I'm driving.
Which is
I just switched right now. It's a Ford Escape.
Ford Escape.
Mini SUV.
Okay.
So
what categories did they put that in?
Just an X.
X. Okay.
Just X.
So you're looking at $1,000, right? Are they covering the insurance?
Everything.
Yeah, they cover everything, and you cover the gas.
Yeah.
And then you're putting in about how many hours per day?
My goodness. We can say from 10 to 14 a day.
Wow,
Depending
it's
on the
hardcore.
day what it is. If it's the weekends, we're gonna hustle.
Yeah.
Because the way I work it, I have to cover.
You got to cover.
I have to cover the car Monday and Tuesday.
Correct.
That's the
You
most.
work for the car.
Yeah, for the car. My
Interesting.
other
So
5
Monday,
days,
Tuesday, he's working for the
my
car.
other 5 days.
His money, your money. Good point. And that formula could truly work for a lot of people, but you have to be willing to invest his hours. Because if you're just doing this to cover a car, and you find yourself working all Monday and Tuesday, and you're not putting in the effort on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're not making money.
That's totally true, because I bumped into a driver here in LAX, and it was probably Thursday afternoon, and he still hadn't covered the car cost yet. He said like, oh, I'm still on a 175.
Yeah.
175. Oh my goodness, it's Thursday.
Right, and he still hasn't made a positive.
Yeah.
And in my fleet, at 500 or 550 per week, I have a few drivers, and I'm not judging them. They make their 550 or a little bit more. Maybe they make 600-700 that week. They're not making money. They are working to have a car. That means they're working to have an expensive car. Now, I don't mind. I'm getting the money. I'm getting the 550, right? I'm getting very low mileage. Then I got the guys who are making 2,000, 2,500 per week. You know what I mean? And then the number of $500 looks small. And that does not include the private trips. They don't really talk about their private trips, right? They don't really share, oh, I made X, ABC on private trips. I can just see what they're making on the Uber platform or on the Lyft platform, right? So if there's a driver making 600 a week that week, he's just paid for his car. He's made $100. I'm fine with that. I'm getting my money. The other scenario is you got the hard worker like him who's out there to make money. In the SUV, so I release it out 550, and the guys are making 25. So they are making $2,000. They have very high gas costs because they're putting a lot of gas in that vehicle. But we haven't spoken about all the private trips that they're doing in that SUV, and that adds up to a lot of money. Delta. Maintenance is a big problem. Maintenance can really hurt you if you have maybe a back-to-back transmission problem.
And if you ask me why I went rental, my scenario is because exactly what that person is saying, maintenance.
Maintenance,
You know,
exactly.
I
Good
went
point.
out there being as a newbie and purchased a brand new car.
Right,
And I hit it with $80,000 the first year.
yeah,
You know, the car started breaking down. You know, brand new car, but 80,000 miles. I only had 20,000 more for the maintenance to be covered.
right.
You know, after that, I was asked out.
It doesn't pay out, that formula.
So every little thing that was breaking out in the car
Went down out of your pocket,
Out
yeah,
of my
exactly. This battery is going to go down, so I mean we covered a lot there, right?
Oh yeah.
And we had a good live feed together. We finally met. We talk a lot in the live streams. You're going to go to his channel, Rideshare 411, subscribe to him. And anything you want to wish the people out there 2020? What do we want to leave our friends, family, and fans and subscribers with? Final message for 2020 here.
Everybody, go for your goals. Don't stay just standing up in one thing or one platform. Make your goals. Okay?
Make your goals, follow
for
your
the
dreams.
Big bucks. There's still money out there to be made. Just be organized.
I agree.
And hustle, hustle, hustle.
I agree. Don't be lazy. Put in the effort. Use those earnings. Build with those earnings. Build bigger things. Right? You just mentioned a big thing. When he went out there and bought that car and put crazy miles in the first year and had all those maintenance costs, that was setting him back. So he changed the formula. Right? He went out and got a rental. And it's costing him $1,000 per month, but now he's actually making money. Why? Because he's not lazy. He's going out there and working. So you got to change the formula in 2020 if it's not working for you. If you've had a pretty pathetic or bad 2019, this is your chance to mix things up. What he just mentioned in the last 5 minutes may be the answer, may be the solution to your current problem, right?
Exactly.
Cool. Well, my friends, I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you.
Thank you. Keep on giving each other the shout outs with the Southwest. And I wish you all a wonderful day. And well, we're pretty long, 1 hour, 47 minutes. And let's let's see what's going inside there. It's busy.
Super busy.
It's busy. Cool. All right, my friend. We salute you. Rideshare 411, Rideshare Professor in the house. What a great session with you guys. Nothing but love in 2020. And hit us up if you need advice. Go to his channel.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
I'll give you a lot of grassroots intel from LA, right? Specifically in those categories, right?
Yeah.
Specifically about rentals, UberX, a data bank of knowledge here,
Exactly.
right? Let him download you. Go sign up under his link. Join as a newbie. And maybe even meet for him with a coffee. I meet with a lot of people for a coffee. They want to learn the ins and outs about Lux or SUV. We all have our niches.
We're here to help out.
We're here to help out. And don't be shy. We will help out. That's what we do, right? I think we've proven that we're there
We're here.
for our community, right? So thank you. Thumbs up for my wonderful guest. Garcia, thank you. Thumbs up, everyone. And drive safe, right?
Thank you.
Drive safe. Thank you.